Hey guys, Ryan Madges here from Winning International, and guys, over the last few weeks we've had so many people asking us, messaging in, clients asking us, how do we handle objections? And this is an ongoing debate of the importance of being able to get people across the line, because the easy part of the sales session is that giving of value. And if you're a coach, that makes up majority. If this is the whole sales experience, the majority of it is made up of just giving value, giving advice and coaching somebody. And it's that last bit that usually makes a difference. But guys, in this video, I'm going to be sharing the 6 hacks that you need to know that you can put in this period to therefore lead to an easy, seamless close. So this is essentially how you can work super hard in here, just easily put these in so that when it gets to the end, it is simple. It's quick close, easy close, and you get them across the line so that you can change their life. So guys, I'm going to be going through 6. I'm going to do it in 2 parts. So the first 3 things that you guys need to know, starting with number 1, quick little hacks that you can put in to make this easy. The first one is the importance of seeding. Okay, the importance of seeding. Based on the idea that as you're going through that sales process, you want to make sure that when you're giving value, you're dropping little seeds. I just want you to imagine little seeds where you're pre-framing and future pacing the relationship between you and the client working together. So instead of just getting to the end and just getting that expression from the client when they're like, holy crap, you wanted to actually sell me as if it's some big deal. If you seed the actual program and seed working together multiple times throughout by saying, yeah, that's something we cover in the course, just really quickly when they ask a question. Or look, it's going to be so cool. Just imagine 3 years down the track when you've got all this stuff right, we're working together and you've smashed it. That is seeding. It's getting them comfortable with the idea of you guys working together so it's not some big deal later down the track and all of a sudden you've got all this pressure associated with the sale. So the first thing is seeding, and the more you do it, the easier the close will be. The second one is the most powerful hack that you can have that impacts sales the most, and that is your ability to mention case studies. Okay, the ability to mention case studies and previous successful clients that you've worked with in the past. So when you're going through the sales process and you're giving value upon value, knowledge bomb, helping them out with this area, every single time you give a piece of advice, the easiest way to drop in a case study is to mention a client that you helped with that area that therefore impacted their outcome. So say for example, if I'm in a sales process and I'm talking to a coach about getting their niche right, I might refer back to a previous client that had a terrible niche that we then worked through that period and through that process and that issue, therefore making a massive difference in their coaching business and getting them to $10,000 a week. So I'm mentioning the case study, I'm giving them the opportunity to learn from our clients' previous experiences, but I'm not shoving it in their face. I'm being subtle with it by disguising it as evidence that that piece of value or piece of advice is credible, and using the case study to back the credibility of the advice as opposed to big talk what we do. So case studies are so important. That's a great little way that you can put them in. The third little hack is something that's a little bit more strategic, which is what we call a takeaway. Based on the idea that if you've got an over-enthusiastic person that is trying to sell you something, it puts off this vibe that it's too good to be true. So you're saying, yeah, it's easy, it's definitely, we'll smash it, we'll get massive results, too easy. They ask a question like, yeah, no worries, no, we've got that solved. They might say, what about the time investment? And you're like, no, it's really short, no issues there at all. And so it's so one-sided. It's very pushy and not enough pull. So takeaways are really important because it gives you the chance to allow your clients to also realize that they have to bring their part of the deal there as well. So instead of just saying, yeah, no, it's easy, please join, I want you in, you might say something like, look, I'd love for you to join, but we're very strict with who we let in the program, okay? A vast majority of people that we talk to are just not right, so I need you to tell me 3 reasons why you're gonna change your tack and start to commit more to this area of your life. Or if they're like, oh, look, what about the time investment? Instead of saying, yeah, no, it's such a short time investment, you might say, look, it's gonna take time. You're gonna have to invest full hardcore efforts to make this work. It's not just an overnight thing. And so that way you're pulling a little bit and taking away, you're not just pushing, which therefore creates some more credibility and more trust throughout that process because you're being more authentic. So guys, they are the first 3 hacks. We've got first and foremost, we've got seeding. So it's not some big deal at the end when we mention that there's a course involved or that next step. Secondly, making sure that we're dropping case studies. We're giving proof and evidence so that people understand that you get people results, and we're disguising it smartly. And third and foremost, we're making sure that we're taking away. We're pushing, but we're also pulling to make sure that there isn't that over enthusiastic kind of try hard approach throughout that sales process. So here's what I want you guys to do. If you're committed and you really want to get this right, go below the video, guys. Do a comment. Just quickly recap these 3 things that you need to know, these 3 hacks that are going to lead to an easy close. And if you do them, I promise you, it's going to make it so easy. When you get to the end, they're going to have so many things you've already tackled that make them keen, ready to rock and roll and make the sales conversion rate more without having a hardcore objection handle. So that's it for this video, guys. Make sure you tune in for part 2, which is coming up next, where I'm revealing the next 3 hacks for an easy close. Peace out, guys.